Like this. Yeah. Lick it. Yeah. Like this. Lick it. Like this.
Boom, we're back.
Hi.
The band's back together.
Yeah.
Let me get my radio voice.
Sorry for that imposter last week. Love you, Zach.
It's all right. Hey.
Thanks for filling in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. Went to that concert last week.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Not a huge country music fan, but
He shreds a little, though, doesn't he?
yeah, it was good. It was a good concert. It was
Yeah.
packed.
I saw the videos. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, it was packed.
Everybody's like, woo, we drunk.
Lots of short shorts and cowboy boots.
Hey, those are the best concerts. It's
Luke
almost...
Combs was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so was
Luke
Jason
Combs.
Aldean.
Jason Aldean. Luke Combs, Jason Aldean, man.
Jason Aldean shot out of the floor.
What?
Yeah. He came out and he just poof. Like,
Did he do
right
a
out of the
flip?
floor. No, he just come out in like country stand, like, ugh.
I guess that would kind of be hard to land.
Yeah,
a
like
flip in
badass,
boots.
like something Kenny Powers would do.
Kenny
Straight out of the floor. Just, man, he was just boom, right out of the floor.
Are you far enough into that to where you see the episode where he like chaperones the school dance?
I think so. That was pretty early in the show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
That
saw
episode's
that one.
hilarious.
Yeah, I just watched where he's in Myrtle Beach, and his friend just overdosed and died, and he like puts him on the couch reading a book, and leaves him there. And he goes, if you don't want me to take your truck, give me a sign. And he sits there for a minute, and he goes, 3, 2, 1. No more signs can be given. I'm taking your truck.
Taking your truck. I'm taking it. It's mine for the keeping.
I was like, wow.
Hey, Amber. Nice
Yeah.
of you to join us.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm back. Back
yeah,
at it.
I'm back. I did this joke where last week I was like, we have a new layout. I was like, things are looking different. And I was like, hell, even Grant looks different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard that joke. It's a terrible joke.
Yeah. So terrible I had to say it again. You should have just stopped me.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let you live your life, bro.
Don't you ever tell me how to live my life.
I can't see you.
Can't.
Why can't you see us?
What do you mean you can't see us?
I can see us.
I can see us. I'm watching the live feed right now on my phone.
Yeah, Amber. What the hell?
I can't see you. How about that?
Yeah. Don't know. I don't know.
I'm confused, Amber.
It's easy.
I don't know. It's just black.
Huh.
It's,
Try like coming out and going back in. I
Yeah.
don't know.
it's on mine.
It's working on our phones on
Yeah.
YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah. I don't know what you're seeing.
I don't know. I feel like it's on Amber's end.
Let me close Facebook and start again. See, last week it was on our end. This week it's on your end.
I hope.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm watching it right on Facebook.
Right, but we're like the only two people that can see it. That would be silly.
Well, I mean, I'll close it and go back in.
I wouldn't, but
I mean, it's showing live right there.
okay. Well, you know,
Yeah.
it must be her phone or something.
Look, I'll even leave Facebook. I'll even like close it out completely.
I believe you.
I'm brave, man. I'm brave. Scrolly down.
Still working?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
Maybe hers just didn't load.
Maybe. So,
I'm gonna turn quiet mode off. There we go. Oh yeah, let's get this out of the way. And I'll zoom this in a little bit. Fit to width.
oh, that's what I like to
Boom.
hear.
All right.
That's what I like to hear.
So, on this day in music, 1969, John Lennon and Yoko Ono began an 8-day bed-in room 1742 of the Hotel La Reine Elizabeth, Montreal, Canada. No wonder I couldn't say it.
Fucking Yoko Ono.
To promote world peace, they recorded "Give Peace a Chance" in the hotel room. I got these cameras in my way. Petula Clark can be heard on the chorus. The song was credited to Lennon and McCartney, even though Paul had nothing to do with the record.
I wouldn't have anything to do with it either. Fucking Yoko
Yeah.
Ono.
She said, "Weird, mine is dumb. It's fine. I can hear you, so that's fair." That is weird.
I guess that's good enough. If it's good enough for you, Amber, it's good enough for me.
Amber, I even like closed it out on my phone, went to our page, clicked the video, and it loaded fine.
I don't know. Ask your kid to figure it out for you.
Didn't you just get a new phone?
May
Maybe
26,
it's the phone.
1974. Tragedy struck at a David Cassidy concert in London's White City, where over 1,000 fans had to be treated first by first aid workers due to the frenzied excitement. One fan, Bernadette Wellen, died from heart failure 4 days later. Oh, hot damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
From excitement.
From excitement. Amber said, "LMAO, burn." So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it is,
I don't know.
but hopefully it pans out for you. 1990. For the first time ever, the top 5 positions in the U.S. single chart were held by female artists. Madonna was at number 1 with Vogue. Hart was at number 2. Sinead O'Connor was at number 3. Wilson Phillips was at number 4. And Janet Jackson was at number 5.
Good old Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, I can guarantee you what song that was.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Friday, June 1st, the Last Vinyl will be performing at Digby's Pub and Patio. Show starts at 9 p.m., no cover charge.
Nice.
Mhm.
Friday, June 1st, People's Live presents Al Scorch, Jeff Shepard, and Pete Fields live at the Knickerbocker Saloon. Doors open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 9 p.m.
Saturday, June 2nd, Conrad Bone Band will be performing at Sergeant Preston. Show starts at 9 p.m.
Noise. You know, good old Sergeant Prestes never gets old.
No, I went there for lunch the other day.
It's always good food. Got that nice ass patio out back.
Yeah, that's what we said on the patio and ate lunch one day. It was great.
Saturday, June 2nd, Tara Marlowe will be performing at the Knickerbocker Saloon. Show starts at 9 p.m. $4 cover charge. That's a weird amount for cover charge, but hey, whatever.
Whatever floats your boat.
Oh, my phone's vibrating. It's vibrating the table. It's turning me. No,
Gross.
it's turning me away.
So guess what?
What?
Good Charlotte's going to have a new album.
I'm gonna be the first one to buy it.
Are you?
Nope.
Oh,
I might listen to it. Might check it out.
might check it out. We'll see.
You know, it's never gonna top, Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous.
No, God, no. Shit was classic.
Post Malone to start his own record label, and a movie is potentially in the works.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, keep on going, man.
Forever the Sickest Kids, Underdog Alma Mater is coming out on vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat.
Vivo to shut down site, giving into the YouTube empire.
What?
Yeah.
I thought Vivo was only YouTube videos.
Yeah, but just with like the Vivo slapped on there, basically.
So Vivo had its own website?
I guess. I didn't even know.
I always just saw Vivo on the YouTube videos and thought that they were just the ones uploading them.
That's what I thought too.
Huh.
Maybe, I don't know.
I guess it had its own website. Where you watch music videos?
So basically it's like MTV online?
I don't know. That's YouTube.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like Vivo is just a ripoff of YouTube. But are they only doing music videos?
I have no idea. I thought that Vivo was just the company that put the music videos officially on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like people hired them to put their official music videos on YouTube. And that's all I thought they did. I never looked into it. I never questioned it. I just knew that the Vivo video on YouTube was always the official music video.
You were like, hey, these videos are playing. Cool.
Never fact checked that.
One of these days we will have a fact checker.
That would be sweet.
Be like, hey, what's the fact of the day?
Hey, you were wrong in everything you just said. Oh, thank you.
I like how on the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale, they have these segments and like they're just the most
Oh no,
like
my foamy beer.
the basic name segments. It'll be like it'll say news segment brought to you by sports.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was silly.
Yeah.
Where were we?
Right here.
Reggie Lucas, Miles Davis guitarist and Madonna producer, died at 65 due to complications from heart disease.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks.
Yeah, that's the #1 killer in America.
America.
Yep.
Yep. What are you doing?
Oh, just checking drop frames,
It's going up there.
Yeah. I don't think we should do Saturdays anymore.
It's fucking internet. I thought we weren't going to be at some point.
No.
We were moving to Fridays, weren't we?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Well then.
Prince's Yellow Cloud guitar sells for $225,000 at a New York auction.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Maddie Poppy?
Yep.
Won American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is.
I watched that whole season.
No shit. I don't watch that shit.
Yeah. I was interested at first. I was like, oh shit, Lionel Richie's on here? Like he was one of the judges.
No shit. I did listen to Steven Tyler was on Joe Rogan.
Was that a good one?
It was good. It was
Yeah.
fucking good. Dude, Steven Tyler's out there. But he was talking about being on American Idol. And he said he's like, I couldn't do it. They wanted me to be mean to these people. He's like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't tell somebody that they sucked.
Yeah.
Like,
You suck.
I guess he had a real hard time.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, I guess he had a real hard time, like, trying to like be the mean guy on the show. Like they wanted them to like talk shit to the singers, I guess.
Yeah, that's weird.
And he couldn't do it. He's like, I couldn't do it.
Hey, you suck, and I hate your face.
But actually, speaking of him, he actually has this thing he's doing now. It's called MMA, and it's
So it's like all the MMA fighters come on. They're like,
no, Steven Tyler.
oh, I thought you were talking about like Joe Rogan.
Oh no, that's what Steven Tyler's doing. It's called MMA.
Wait. Can we say Joe Rogan?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
You say it too many times, he appears.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about
Oh
it.
shit, Joe Rogan's in the room.
Fuck, he's gonna kill me.
But he has this thing where
He just pops up. Well, sorry guys, that we had a good run. This isn't our
he
podcast
just
anymore.
pops into the room and fucking kicks you in the head.
Yeah, you'd be dead. Have you seen him kick things?
Yeah, he's gnarly.
It's terrifying. Like he could kick through a concrete wall,
Yeah, probably.
through the rebar and everything,
But yeah,
and come out unscathed.
no. So Steven Tyler's thing is it's something to do with it's musicians something. It's MMA, is what is the abbreviation for it.
Musicians masturbate all together.
Maybe, but it's something to do with basically getting musicians the royalties that they deserve.
Oh, okay.
Because like the streaming services are like shortchanging people on royalties and shit.
Them bastards.
And he's like I made my money, I'm making my money. But there was a famous, real famous.
I mean, I'm already expected to get shortchanged, so
Yeah. But there was a real famous, I can't think of who it was now. I think it was a blues musician, an older, like from back in the day. And his stuff, Spotify owes him like $250,000. And I guess it doesn't have a lot of money anymore. And like he can't, I don't know if he got it. He said when this started, the guy couldn't get his money and all this other crap. And like they're just not paying him. And
damn.
so he started this thing. And he's actually gone to Congress about it and shit. Like,
Oh shit.
I don't know. He's got some like real smart lawyers working with him on it.
He's doing work.
Yeah, he is kind of retarded. But-
Well, I mean,
Like he had like in the room with Joe Rogan, he had like his assistant / something else, and she would like you could hear her off mic, like he would get off track what he's trying to say, and she would like tell him the word he was trying to get back to. he's really out there.
drugs, man.
He's really out there, but he had some funny shit to talk about. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that, just trying to find the time. Been so busy.
It was good.
Season 14 of The Voice crowned its youngest winner ever, 15-year-old Bryn Cartelli.
Neat.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa, Ray
Ray
Shmurda?
Shmurd.
I can't. I knew somebody said this one day, and
Ray Shmurd.
I cannot remember how to say it.
Amber, help.
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Ray Shremmerd.
I can't remember.
It rhymes
now.
with Schmorshman.
Smorgasbord. Plot of co-headlining Dazed and Blazed tour.
It's Wiz Khalifa. I mean, it's gonna be Dazed and Blazed no matter what. Schwimmy, schwam, schwan.
Don't have such a weird name.
Check the side of the briefcase. Samsonite.
Oh shit!
It's way off. Prince Estate approves Questlove curated orchestral tour.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Prince's estate?
Yeah, so like people in charge of like all of his music and everything.
Oh, so Questlove's gonna do like a Prince thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the stuff from last week that we didn't get to. So she said we were close. So it was Samsonite.
Samsonite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Samsonite. That doesn't even look like how that's spelled.
Well, you never know. People have different spellings.
True.
Stevie Wonder plots a brief summer tour.
That'd be cool to see Stevie Wonder. I think when I was looking at that though, it was only like
Not here.
4 or 5 shows.
Oh, so it's not a tour.
So like a month.
They always say tour. It's not a tour.
Yeah, a tour.
Just a few shows.
Yeah, it's not a tour if you don't tour. Knocked Loose announced UK tour.
Fit for a King announces summer headlining tour with like Moths to Flames and Currents.
Dude, I haven't heard anything of like Moths to Flames in a long time. Or I'm just not getting with it.
Yeah, I haven't either. But
I don't know.
I never listened to them a lot. I know I had one of their albums.
Yeah, I listened to a few songs.
I think I
and
had
like,
a couple of them maybe.
I'm like, Das Brutal. So my video of the week, getting into that little section.
Mm-hmm.
I should really quit saying words weird. It's the song Prisoners by Our Last Night. It's actually a live video from Warped Tour in Boston.
Nice.
And like these dudes are so good live that you can't tell that it's live.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
Mine is Save Dat Money by Lil Dicky.
Featuring.
Oh, who does it feature? I don't remember. Was it Wiz Khalifa? No.
I can't remember.
Let me find it.
You're like on the spot.
No, Fetty Wap.
Yeah, Fetty Wap.
Yeah. And Rich Homie Quan. Great video.
Good old Fetty Wap.
That's a hilarious video. He's just going to people's doors like, hey, can we use your house for 15 minutes? We're making a music video.
It's that one. I've seen that one.
It's the one where he goes to people's houses and boats, and he goes to Lamborghini dealership and shit. And
Yeah,
he's
that
like,
video is actually awesome.
yeah, and he's like, can I use your house for 15 minutes? I'm making a music video on how to not spend any money on a music video.
You know, if you haven't seen the new John Mayer music video, have you seen it?
I haven't watched the whole thing. I saw part of it.
Okay, so if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. Like,
I thought that was going to be your music video of the week.
it should have been. I should have made that. It's like, so basically the story behind it was they couldn't, like, the people do his record label or whatever, they couldn't decide on a budget for a music video, so he just said fuck it and went down to a guy that does birthday videos, and the guy shot the whole thing.
It's amazing.
It's great. I was like, this is the best thing ever.
It's pretty weird.
And honestly, like, you know that band Bill Murray?
Yeah.
Well, he does music videos like that. He kind of did one in that style.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
Nice.
So, yeah. Check out Bill Murray. They're from around the central Indiana area.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good.
It's not spelled.
Yeah, it's like BIL, then space, then MURI or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember how he spells it. That's different.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
That dude's funny.
Yeah.
So, like, he has some of this merch. Like, he has, like, one of those wind jackets from, like, the 90s that has, like, the big front pocket
No shit.
in the front, and it says, like, Bill Murray. I was like, oh, shit.
Huh.
I was like, you could put so much beers in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, we have a fellow traveler coming home.
He will be on here within a few minutes. Why did I say moments? God, what's wrong with me? I need to drink more beer.
Indeed. Ow.
So we will check out one of his songs before we give him a call.
Yeah, let's do that. That makes sense.
So we'll check out. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. So
I don't remember how to do this anymore. I was gone
I'll
for
just
a
play
week.
it from my computer. My computer.
I know.
So basically, I'll just switch to the thing.
You got a thing for him.
Yeah. Well, not for him.
You can show SoundCloud.
No, I'm not going to show that. So we'll check out his song, Fellow Traveler by Fellow Traveler.
Do you want it to be that far into it?
No, I'm going to restart it.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
I'm going to turn the mics off.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That was Fellow Traveler by Fellow Traveler.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know either.
I'm an idiot.
It's all right. Hey, man. It's fine. It'll be fine. All right. We're going to give Fellow Traveler a call. I about said jingle, but you know what? We're going to give Fellow Traveler a jingle.
Give him a jingle. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You be you, man.
Yeah, you be you. I'm going to give him a jingle. All right. Let's do this.
All right.
God, I thought I turned that off.
Can you?
I don't think you can. Sitting here looking weird. No, yeah. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
He's invisible.
Oh,
Goodbye.
man.
What's up? I had to do that. Sorry.
How's it going, man?
Going good, bro. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Hey, man, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Oh yeah.
I honestly didn't think I'd get on here.
Oh really?
I'm also bouncing because my chair is a ball.
I was wondering if you had one of the like the. Is it like one of the ones with like the handles?
Yeah.
Nice. So you can take it anywhere.
Yep. I can even freaking pick it up and throw it at this iPad.
I wouldn't do that. Those are expensive.
Yep.
So yeah, man. Give us a little background of yourself.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to
So-
start from birth, but maybe like when you
Oh
started.
damn! I was gonna start from before birth.
Oh. Ooh.
Nah. I'll just do like recent stuff.
Okay.
So I started music and I started making. I didn't start making music. I just started being like interested in it in middle school, like with a concert band and then eventually marching band.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually I just grew kind of disillusioned from it because I have this thing against group mentality that I don't want to go into right now, but just like I saw it as very limiting to music. Like you could only play what you're presented, like what you're sight reading, what you're playing for the show.
Right.
And it's just I just don't like being trapped creatively in any way. Nothing wrong with that stuff if you like it. It's just not for me.
That makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
some people don't like that. You can do your own. You like to do your own thing and
Yeah.
be free with it and everything.
Plus, it gave me a bunch of early music and performing and music theory structure experience. Even though like I'm not the best at music theory right now, I just kind of play by ear. But as I've been learning music theory at the same time as learning music and production, it's just all the terms that I heard loosely over the years are coming back to me, and it's making sense. So it's kind of expedited the process a little bit.
Yeah, music theory's a bitch. I hate it.
Yeah. It's rough.
Me, you're telling me
It's so
hard.
like it's so deep. And then it just keeps getting deeper.
it's math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all math.
Yeah.
Weird.
And then you get into
Math
like Roman
or
numerals, and you're like,
calculator.
what? You're like,
Yep.
can't you just use regular numbers? No, this is different.
Why do you have to use a black dot with a stem? Why can't you just use like B, F, H?
Well, this is BFH with the dot and the stem. Yeah.
But so in between, I wasn't involved with anything musically after my sophomore year of high school. Like and also during that time, I took a little bit of piano, drum, and violin lessons. Again, same problem. It's just the rigorous structure, and it's like not my own schedule.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I've always wanted to learn how to play violin. How was that?
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's just like you just glide the bow across, and it's magical.
Damn, that does sound magical.
No, I shouldn't say that. Maybe one day I'll try it again.
Yeah, I've always like I wanted to play, but like my hands are huge, so I don't know how well it would work. And plus, it would probably look ridiculous if I was trying to do it.
Yeah.
But
Or like even today, like imagine being a rapper who plays the violin, like while the DJ is just like making the crowd go nuts.
you know that might actually take off. I don't know.
If that happens, that was my idea. I want.
Right? Like I said that on video. Got it.
What was that?
Um,
Oh, just that yellow card. Always the dude played the electric violin.
Oh yeah, yeah. In Yellow Car, the guy
Right.
was. He
That's
always had the
cool.
electric
I-
violin, which
I
was great
listened
because
to
when they would do acoustic sets, he'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna take it up the next level."
yeah.
So, do you have any influences that you know that?
Oh wait. Did you still want to hear? I still didn't go into.
oh,
production.
I'm
No,
sorry.
keep
I'm
going.
sorry. Yeah, keep
No,
going.
you're cool. I'd love to go into influences next too, but production. So funny story. In between the period I quit band to the period I picked up music again, I played competitive Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nice.
Like I'm like not a joke.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I didn't know that.
It's,
hell yeah.
It's amazing how big that community actually is. It's like really big, but it's really small.
Huh.
It's wild, but it taught me a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because like I was one of those people that just like goes to school all day and just like uses the internet, or in my case plays Yu-Gi-Oh online. And just like through that I learned like I traveled to events, like I traveled to like not very far, but I guess some notable places would be Dallas, Atlanta, Orlando, Nashville,
Oh, wow.
St. Louis, Kansas City, just like places around the Midwest and the South. But I met a lot of people, learned a lot about business stuff.
Oh,
It
really?
was pretty cool.
That's cool. Like,
Yeah, you wouldn't expect. I don't think you would going into that. I don't think you would expect to learn all that.
No, I was just a kid trying to get Exodia, and then I just get sucked into this bottomless trap hole. Another Yu-Gi-Oh pun. Shout out to all my duelists.
nice. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's safe to say I'm glad I no longer play and that I'm doing this instead.
Yeah.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah,
Right.
That's all that matters. I mean,
Yeah, as long as you're having fun doing it, no matter what it is.
But I played Yu-Gi-Oh until the beginning of the second semester of my freshman year of college. And it was during that time that I just like, really started to fall off with it. Just like I don't want to play anymore. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's not doing anything for me. And then I just stopped. And then picked up music, and here I am.
nice.
Nice.
So, what? I guess the next question is, what are your influences, and what got you started making the music that you're making?
Ooh, so my influences. You guys are kind of blurry.
Oh, that's probably the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird.
I was like, oh no.
They like
But,
to go in and out of focus for
Is
some reason.
it still blurry? I can't tell. Like,
No, you guys are
okay,
good now.
yeah, it does that. I don't know why.
It looked kind of cool for a sec.
We're fading out. Bye.
But my influences, I can list them in like kind of a hierarchical order from like from as a kid till now. Not like all of them, obviously.
You're like, well, check this list out, and it's like a scroll.
I prepared this for this specific interview. And it just goes all the way down to the bottom of my foot.
And you're like, all right, open hand. It's all like smirred. What the hell is that? Smudged. I think I just combined smudged and blurred into one word. Smurred.
Is that a new genre?
Smurred.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get smurred up.
Yes.
Smurda?
You're gonna get smurred up. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're cool. My earliest influences, you know, as like music my parents played for me and just music that I gravitated toward as a kid were the Beatles, obviously, Pink Floyd, Linkin Park, Rolling Stones. Who else? Who else? I honestly don't remember a lot of music I listened to during that time, just because I never like really started keeping track of it until I started making music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Carlos Santana too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's been huge.
Oh yeah.
And then as a kid, like to fall asleep sometimes, I would just like my mom would just give me her radio and I would just listen to I think it's still 106.1 in Indiana. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
106.1. I'm trying to think of what station that is.
It's rock in Indiana's rock station.
Maybe, yeah.
Indiana's rock station.
Probably not up here. Probably down.
Theology station, bro.
Yeah. There's a station out of Crawfordsville, Indiana that's actually quite amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's 103.1 or something like that. But they play a lot of the older stuff. They'll play stuff from like Boz Scaggs and a lot of Pink Floyd and Zeppelin and stuff like that.
Yes, Zeppelin too.
Yeah.
Zeppelin.
I think Zeppelin's a huge influence, like no matter what genre you're
I
doing.
think just all of those dudes are.
Yeah.
Like nobody made music like at that professional or a commercial of a level until the British invasion. I think that's what people call it.
And you'll never hear anything like Led Zeppelin ever again.
No.
People try to recreate it, but it's just not the same.
We mortals don't deserve Led Zeppelin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every time I hear it, I'm like, damn.
So good.
Yeah.
So for the rest of my influences, in high school, I primarily only listened to like Monster Cat and film scores, and people that made film score type music like E.S. Posthumous.
Yeah.
Then I got into Daft Punk and Monster Cat around that time, and those were like the two biggest music influences of that period of my life, just because that was really all I was listening to. And then like as I got to college, I branched out into more stuff. Got introduced to hip hop through Yu-Gi-Oh.
How did those combine together?
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Well, okay, I should rephrase that.
Or the people in Yu-Gi-Oh got you into it?
Yeah, I should rephrase that. So, like, hip-hop has always been, you know, a type of music that has been in my life. Whether played at summer camps with everyone doing their warm-up dances or whatever, or just hang out with friends and just turning up. Especially because I grew up in New York, where hip-hop sort of originated from. I say that don't say that verbatim because I'm very ignorant of hip hop's history. Not gonna lie.
No, I mean a big part of hip hop did come out of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
like Biggie.
Yeah, and I mean there was a lot. It started in New York. It started in L.A. Or it started out in California and New York,
Yeah.
kind of.
And now we have like Cardi and Tekashi and Bobby Shmurda, who needs to be free. But like growing up in New York, like everyone just like everyone, whether you were white, black, or Asian, or Indian, or whatever, like they all just had the accent and talked like hip hop, like
Yeah.
they talk hip hop.
Yeah, I
So
think a
it's
lot
just,
of
like,
people,
that's always been around for me.
and I think as soon as it came out, like a lot of people just gravitated towards it because it was so
Yeah.
different, and it was like, it was time changing. It changed
Once
everything.
it blew up and became more accessible with trap.
Yeah.
So that's when that started, and then my biggest influences now, because I make electronic music or something. I really don't know what to call it. It's still under construction. My biggest influences like right now are Porter Robinson, Flume, Igloo Ghost, Kanye, Death Grips, Tame Impala, Daft Punk. Who else? Odessa.
Yeah. That's a huge influence for a lot of, like the electronic artists, like within the EDM and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Those are just a few of my my bigger ones, and then I have a lot of influences like at a smaller level, like at a local / like internet friend acquaintance level. like Corey Gossett. He's the one that put me onto this podcast.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. We've been talking back and forth, just talking about music and building, and it's been cool.
Yeah, he was on. What was it, like when we were like in episode 60s,
Was it?
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
It was, yeah.
I
it
watched
was-
this podcast like 4 times to prepare to this.
Last week was a little rough, but hey, it panned out.
We don't know what we're doing half the time, so it's
Yeah.
all good.
Isn't that just what everyone's like though? We just
Yeah,
don't know
that's
what-
true. We've been trying to keep it more casual so it flows better.
Mhm.
Like with, we used to write out questions and then we would like follow those questions. But then I think it got to the point where we felt like it felt like it just felt like way too much by the book or to the T.
Yeah,
and it didn't
that's
flow.
stressful.
Yeah, like, cool. So about this next question, like we didn't go anything like afterwards to talk about it a little bit.
So
We're-
stop talking question 5.
I like this so much better because
Yeah.
I get so horrified of like the whole like having to prepare for an interview or just like
Yeah,
having just like who's gonna attack me today, huh? Even
yeah.
though-
Basically, like,
even when you're not at that level, that risk is always there.
yeah. It
It's
kind of
just
felt
like-
like we were like interviewing people for a
Anxiety.
job almost.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
what that's what it started to feel like.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, what are your hobbies? No, we didn't ask stuff like that, but it just kind of felt like along the lines. So we kind of been like, we don't write anything down anymore. We kind of, we've been doing it so long that, if we want to ask those questions, we can just be like,
Yep.
just pluck them out. But yeah. As for your hip hop influence, I understand that because, a lot of the earlier hip hop when it started, they used a lot of the digital stuff like the 808 drum machine, like that.
yeah.
That revolutionized hip hop,
Yeah, it did.
and it just kind of stuck with it. So I think
And
a lot
like
of
everything's just essentially built on that for now.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's where a lot of like electronic music and EDM, stuff like that, where like the DJs and everything. I think that's where a lot of that derived from.
Yeah.
Was from hip hop.
Samples really made music accessible to everyone.
Yeah,
Samples were
Almost as much as making music production software accessible to everyone.
Yeah, samples were big. I mean, samples, if you really think about it, they were sampling stuff back in the day of actually spinning records. Like they would
Yeah.
sample bits off the records because that's the only way they could do it.
yeah,
Like, and then they would,
Yeah.
then they finally got electronic versions of it. But you would actually have all your records, and you'd mark on your record where the spot in the song was that you wanted, and you would hit that. You'd switch over to that turntable and hit that part of the record,
yeah.
and that was your sample. I mean, they were.
It's
I mean,
crazy how far we've come from that.
Right.
Yeah.
So they'd be like flipping records constantly,
Yeah.
and just they
You'd
would have
have-
like a crate of records over there.
yeah.
And they would just like flip through them really quick and just
You'd
pull
have
it out.
two turntables, and you'd have your one thing going on this one,
and a
then-
microphone.
Yeah, you'd have a
And,
microphone.
and
Well,
it
maybe.
really like I heard something like this in Mark Ronson's TED talk about sampling. It was like sampling when the way sampling made music accessible to everyone. It also made music like even more fluid in a sense.
Yeah.
Like you could just live mix. You can just live mix on the spot. You're not limited to just like however many keys are on your keyboard or your instruments or your vocal range. You can really do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
And it's really cool when you know other musicians that you can come in and then just make samples from what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And like making it a Foley.
Yeah.
Or just making it into some weird sound effect that's like so far removed from its original sound that it's just like, wow, you made that.
Speaking of that, like a lot of people have seen, The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger in it. There's in like the special features, I always watch like the production side of it, and they were talking about how they made some of like the music in that and some of those like real eerie sounds, like those suspenseful, like building up sounds. They actually took a guitar and then took the bow for a violin and kind of just went on the strings really lightly. So it kind of gave it that like rising suspense. Yeah, I was like, what? That's awesome. Like, who thinks of that?
Geniuses.
Yeah.
non-humans, reptiles.
Lizard
Their eyes change.
Lizard people.
Lizard people. That's one of those crazy conspiracy theories out there that people like. Oh, all the leaders are lizards. Okay.
That would actually be more hilarious than terrifying when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like Mark Zuckerberg is a robot.
Hey, dude, like when they did those interviews, he kind of looked like an alien.
Exactly.
He's all like,
Like the way his eyes were just like the way he was always blinking when he was talking, the way he showed no emotion. And
yeah.
like he would smile and he'd be like,
Yeah.
He'd be like,
It's creepy.
and
Yeah.
he was also sitting on a briefcase.
Yeah. That was the weird.
like why?
Babies first testify.
Yeah.
Testimony.
He's like, my extra hands are in here. I got to sit on them. Anthony, do you know Anthony Bradley?
Yeah, that's my boy. Shout out the Appreciation Enthusiast. That's his blog. He reviews music and he has
Oh,
some,
nice.
he has taste.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you have the feed up, but he left a comment and he said Joe Meek was a very important figure when it came to the pioneering of sampling.
Oh, that name sounds familiar. What did he do?
Sampling apparently.
he was
I don't know who
He
it
was the
is.
pioneer of sampling.
Oh, that settles it. Fear of sampling. Oh wait, no. That's kind of downplaying it. He was a very important.
A very important pioneer of sampling.
Anthony, congrats, bro, on becoming a meme.
Shit. I can't think right now.
Can't think right now. He's just,
But I'm tired. I had a long day.
it's all right.
I forgot what I was gonna ask him. Oh, do you do live shows or anything, or do you just do?
I don't.
You don't.
I want
Okay.
to, but I don't.
Yeah, you working towards it?
Yeah, I need to get a CDJ, which is what I want to start on, and then like graduate to a launch pad, or maybe just get both at the same time. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how that will go. But I just want to start doing that because DJing is like one of the main reasons that I want to do this, because the first time I saw a DJ like in real life was awesome.
Yeah.
See, I've never
I just,
actually.
like, that looks like crazy fun.
I've always wondered because, like, you see these DJs having these huge events, and like, it's always like in a huge area, and it's just packed, like
Yep.
front to back, and that just blows my mind sometimes. I don't know why. Like, I guess I just don't like I appreciate it, but like it's not kind of like what I
It's
would.
not your kind of music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
understandable.
Yeah,
I think
It's
it's
like-
cool. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's like one of those communities that's like so big but so small.
Yeah, you see like
It's
like balls and stuff like not like like I mean like beach balls and stuff, and like
almost like a place where reality is altered.
yeah, it's like
Like
completely
that one Twitter
different.
tweet that went around.
Which tweet?
Where it talks about places where reality feels altered. And
Oh,
it talks
okay.
about places like waiting rooms and high schools where it's like
Oh
they're-
God, waiting
they're
rooms
not
are the
serving a
worst.
purpose. So
And there's
so-
always like a spread of magazines that you would never read.
no, but then you end up reading one.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
smell. They all
mainly you just
smell.
look through it. It's like here's a National Geographic, Antarctica. Who orders that?
Just what I needed.
Yeah, just what I needed. Oh, cool. No one lives there. So is there like is there a certain thing you're hoping to do with your music? Are you wanting to like inspire people? Are you trying to reach a certain crowd?
Oh boy.
That's always the toughest question.
Yeah.
That is a tough question because it's like a little bit of everything
Yeah.
in a way. Like I think like the name Fellow Traveler
hmm
is not the first name that I've used. Before Fellow Traveler, I was Shaman, and I had one EP and a few songs under that were trash. But then I had to do this. What was your question?
Are Are you looking to like reach any like certain
Oh.
crowd or?
So like I think the reason the meaning behind the name, I guess, which is kind of like a little bit of the meaning behind the sound I'm trying to go for, is just like it's just like fluidity in a sense that it's like everything and nothing at the same time,
Mhm.
almost like an infinity paradox of sorts.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it, but like the name fellow traveler, it's like I learned that name. I learned that terminology a while ago, which is basically just like someone who supports something, but like very indirectly, just like kind of walking alongside it, and that kind of just personifies how I move, especially through here right now, I guess.
Right.
Nice.
And it's just like I picked another meaning behind fellow traveler is it can like anyone can call themselves a fellow traveler. It's not exclusive.
Right.
Like you know how Logan and Jake Paul's fan base is called the Jake Paulers. My fan base is just the fellow travelers. It's not extra.
Right. I don't know if we want to get into Jake Paul.
It's not gonna be Jake Paul.
No, I understand what you're saying. That's cool. I like the idea you got behind it. It's
Yeah.
you're
And like the bigger reason, I guess one of the bigger reasons behind this is just that music is something that I've always really wanted to be good at,
Mhm.
and I've just never had, the time or the ability to do it, and other than 2 years ago. So I've just been following this feeling since then. It's been great.
It's awesome. I think it's cool. I like your outlook on it.
Yeah.
You're like, you want to do what you want to do, and you're like, it's kind of like a free spirited type
Yeah.
look on it, kind of thing. That's cool,
It's
I
like
like that.
why waste your life?
right? That's awesome.
Yeah. So when you're putting your music together, do you? Because I know a lot of people when they're playing music or they're putting music together, some people will go by they need to be influenced by like something that's happened in their life or event of the day, or maybe they're just feeling it. Is there anything that you have to do in order to like start writing, or do you
have
just
to get
kind of go
myself
off
into a
feel?
routine where I produce for like 30 minutes a day, and then
Yeah,
eventually I just stop thinking about it and then do it.
and just let it flow.
Yeah, and then I accidentally work for like 12-hour days, like I did with my last song.
Damn,
It was wild.
Wow.
that's
It
crazy.
was like a runner's high almost.
You just got into
like-
it and couldn't stop.
Like, you know what I'm saying, when you're making something and you're just like so focused and like nothing else matters except the perfection
Yeah.
of the thing you're making.
Right.
Those are the best days.
It's a great high.
Yeah. And then you're like, what time is it? Oh, what? Why is it
Wait,
4
I
a.m.?
forgot to eat.
Yeah.
I haven't ate in 9 days.
I'm good about that. I'll get into something and I don't
I
eat
haven't
all day.
eaten in
I'm like that on the weekends because like I'm so busy on the weekends to where I just like I'll be like, when was the last time I ate?
Actually, speaking of that, I haven't eaten since
See?
since this morning.
Yeah, I ate at like I think it was like 6 o'clock this morning.
I
So
think I ate around 11, so I'm all right.
yeah. But as long as I'm occupied, like I just don't even think about it.
Yeah.
I just always wake up and forget to eat for like 4 hours every day.
Yeah. Usually I'm like, coffee. Where's the coffee?
And it's like the most annoying, gruesome hunger pain ever. And then it only lasts for 5 minutes.
And
And
then
then instead of preventing it from happening again, I just repeat the same cycle.
You're like, I'll just chug some water. It'll be fine.
Speaking of which,
See?
don't hydration is key.
Yeah. It's like when you're the DD for somebody and people are like, I'm hammered. Be like, I'm so hydrated.
It's 3 rules
so
of life.
purified
Yeah.
in my bodily fluids.
I mean, you got to have water.
There's 3 rules in life: safety first, then teamwork, and hydration.
Yeah.
I think hydration should be like
Number one.
rule 0.
You can make rule number 1: hydration, safety first, teamwork.
Yeah.
That's our rules at
And
work.
then party later.
And then party. There's a lot of rules.
Hydration party.
I just thought of this. Do DJs like collab on songs? Have they ever done that?
I'm sure they
Yeah,
have.
they do. Cause
Yeah.
not all, because a lot of DJs are also producers. Like not all DJs are producers, but and not all producers are DJs. But
Yeah.
you know, in the EDM world, the ones that play festivals have found a middle ground between the two, or in some cases they get like they get like more live equipment and make it more like an organic concert rather than just a DJ set.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, people collab all the time.
I mean, I figured they could,
Yeah.
just like any other musician, but like, I don't really
It's
know a lot
weird.
about,
I like the ones I've heard of the shows where they got a DJ at one end, a stage at one end of the place, and then like on the opposite.
Oh
end,
yeah,
there's
so they're
another
like
DJ,
right across from each
and
other.
they go back.
Oh,
and
back to
forth.
backs.
Yeah, like they go, but they like
UTVs.
back and forth and shit. Like that's cool. I like
That's
that.
actually pretty cool. I kind of want to experience that.
Yeah, that'd be cool to go to.
I'll be honest, I have not been to a lot of DJ sets. I've been to like 4 or 5,
hmm
like all in the same place.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been.
So
to
I'm
like
not
a
I'm not
real-
really like versed in I'm not really versed in the world of like actually DJing and
Right.
playing for a crowd. But yeah, producers collab all the time. They just email each other back and forth wave files, and they just or even stems for songs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then they just mix it, send it back and forth, and then they either release it or then get a singer and then release it.
Cool.
Music's like a freaking it's like a freaking auto manufacturing factory these days.
Yeah.
Like so many people working on one song. You have your producer, you have your 15 co-producers, your rapper.
Then you
and
got like
your
tracking
rappers,
engineers, and then it's like what the?
ghostwriters.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then you have all the samples you use. You have all the studio people. You have the engineers, the promoters. It's just like
The guy
Yeah.
the guy that's there for like emotional support.
your group of people that just follow you everywhere.
Yeah.
Like your entourage.
Have you ever seen that movie Popstar?
Oh no, I haven't.
It's
That's hilarious.
it's the guys from Lonely Island,
Oh.
and so it's like Andy Samberg and those guys. The movie's hilarious, but there's a part in there where he's like, I know this song's gonna be good because I had 12 different producers on it. And then he's got
That's how
Yeah.
it goes.
he's like,
All just the producers.
then he has like different employees. One person just like is there for emotional support and like tells him he's doing okay.
Huh.
If you haven't, you got to check it out. It's hilarious. You'll love it.
I will.
What cracks me up about Lonely Island is the music behind it is so good.
Yeah.
Like it's so good, and then
It's well written.
yeah, and then
Even-
like
even if
the
it doesn't
lyrics
always
are just
appeal to me.
ridiculous.
And that's just the thing I've really learned to appreciate about production. Like even if you don't like a song, or if it doesn't really fit right with you, it will fit right with someone.
Oh, yeah.
And you gotta respect like the math behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's good that because you're trying to get to more of that like live DJing, and
Yeah.
I think it's good that you're like into the music theory as well, because we have some DJs around town that like DJ at a bar, and they'll be
They're
playing.
not really.
They'll be playing a song in like a certain time signature, and then they'll just like switch to another one that's like not in the same time signature, and it's like very
That's just-
noticeable.
That's laziness though, because even like the software they use will detect the time, like the BPM of the song.
You can just like sync it, right?
Yeah. Like there's the programs will give you put a song in there and it reads the song and it usually gets the BPM pretty damn close to what
Yeah.
it is.
But they
And that's just laziness if they're not like it tells them one thing and they're just ignoring it and going into that next song like
Or they're just like turning up the higher mids slightly and then dancing in front of the podium.
well, the ones here don't even do that.
No, they don't
so.
go that far.
Yeah.
But
That's like at a bigger level. My bad.
There
But,
was
like at the smaller level, I don't know much about the local indie scene just because I never really tapped into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know what you're talking about, like them
It's
dancing in
interesting.
front of like the stage, because like Steve Aoki does that.
Yeah, I mean like
He'll like jump over the whole thing.
I'm
I was
just-
watching
I'm just-
I was watching like some documentary movie about it last night, and I was like, this guy's nuts.
yeah.
I'm waiting for a DJ to just like jump out of a blimp and then land into their booth.
Just crash into it. Be like, it's okay. That was a prop.
Parachuting in. Don't give them ideas.
wild.
People will do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think Lil Uzi Vert might already be years ahead of the game with that.
No shit.
So it's hard to say who stole whose idea.
Right. We have he's a friend of ours, but he's also been on the podcast a few times.
Lil Uzi Vert?
No. He goes by Code Blue, and he does like a lot of the EDM stuff too.
I watched his podcast too.
Oh yeah.
Was it the one where he did the live performance or?
Yeah, I didn't watch much of the live performance. I just more so watched the interview.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of the live. I watched a little bit of the live performance.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting.
I think it'd be cool if like you guys could do like a collab and send files back and forth and put together a song. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be interesting.
And he's
I'm always looking for people to collab with.
yeah, and he's always up for working with everybody.
Yeah.
No,
So he's a good dude.
Yeah.
So you working on anything currently that you're gonna put out?
Yes, I'm working on an EP that I don't know when I'm gonna release. It's technically done, but I just don't know if I want to have features on it or not.
Right.
And like once I figure that out, then it's pretty much done.
Nice.
And then I'll drop that at some point. It has a cool concept behind it too, so I'm excited to test it out.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Let us know when you get it done, and we'll get the word
Absolutely.
out for
Yeah.
you.
I found out that it's better to not set a release date.
Yeah.
For an EP.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
In my shaman project, I was just like all about release dates and that,
Yeah.
Who's shaman, right?
The best thing to do is get it done and then be like, hey,
Yeah. You kind of.
Yeah.
we're gonna drop
Or
it on
just
this
like
day.
get it done, sit on it for like an hour or a few
Yeah, like-
days, and just drop it whenever you want.
Yeah. You can do that too. Be like, surprise.
That's what I've been doing lately.
But it's always good to like build the hype up too. If you want to like.
Yeah, and like setting release dates is sticking to a schedule, which I don't like.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't. Well, I mean, like not like at a more external level, like an internal level, just like all right, practice this all the time. That's cool.
Right.
'Cause I want.
So are you just strictly on SoundCloud right now?
And Bandcamp.
And Bandcamp.
I was gonna have music out on Spotify this year. Still not sure if I want to do that.
Well, I'll tell you a good thing to look into. It's called DistroKid. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It's so easy to use.
Yeah, and it's just like their competitors charge like out the ass for literally like 10 times what DistroKid charges for.
Yeah, and DistroKid's like you pay one fee a year. So you pay the flat fee, which is actually really cheap, and other
Yeah, it's
places charge you the monthly
$19.99
fee.
something.
So like I was like, yeah, just the one-time fee, and then I'll pay it again when it comes around to that year mark is
Yeah.
always
But
better.
of course, with service like that, I hear things from people about how they're not good at like giving their artists the right names or something in the listing, just like really minor inconvenience stuff.
Yeah.
That is a result of having the best service.
Plus, they do all the work for you. I mean, you just upload
Yeah.
everything, type in what you want it to be, what you want it to say, and they do everything
Having to
for
wait a
you.
month in between releases kind of sucks though.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to have it on a specific release date, it takes like a month. But if you want it just whenever, they'll do it like 3 to 5 days.
Yeah, if you want to do it whenever you want, it's 3 to 5 days. But if you want it, like, you have to upload it 4 months in advance. If you want, like,
A
to do,
specific
Is it
date.
4 months? I thought it was
Yeah.
I thought it was like 2 to 3 weeks.
yeah,
Or a
it's
month.
4 months now.
No shit. So if you specify a date, it takes 4 months.
Well, they want it
You can
4
see how
months.
sick that
Not
just
4
made me.
months. I mean 4 weeks. Sorry.
4 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know why I said 4 months. I meant 4 weeks. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say 4 months. That's a long.
Yeah, I meant 4
time.
weeks. My
That
fault.
was
I don't know why I said months.
you're cool.
But-
I was about to say if they really changed it to 4 months, I would just
Be like, how do you manage that? Yeah, 4 weeks. That's my
Great
fault.
service.
Yeah. But yeah, 4 weeks in advance, and then you can set the release date, and then people can do pre-orders, which is awesome.
Nice.
So,
I like it.
Right on. Well, do you have any more questions for him?
I don't think so.
I think we'll let you go for the night, man. But thanks for coming on, and
Thanks for having me.
Definitely, man.
so I think we have all of your stuff up here. We got your Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and then we probably need to get your SoundCloud.
Yeah, I'll drop the link
We'll
in
put the
the
SoundCloud on there,
Facebook
too.
chat too.
But and your Bandcamp, we'll put that on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an FYI for everyone. I'm more active on SoundCloud than Bandcamp. I'm more active on non-Facebook than Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
Right on.
But yeah, and we'll play your latest release too. So.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Get it.
But yeah, man, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for reaching out to us too. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for being great conversationalists.
Yeah, you too, man.
Heck yeah, man.
Let us know when you get anything new out so that we can share it and everything.
Well, I'll DM you guys.
Awesome.
Awesome.
You have a good night, man.
All right.
You too.
All right. See ya.
All right.
Cool.
KO. So yeah, that was Fellow Traveler.
Mm-hmm.
Good tunes, good dudes. So yeah, let me bring this up and we'll check out his latest release. What is it?
Psilocybin?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're gonna check that out right about meow.
Meow.
That damn autoplay.
Yeah.
Luckily, Otto played one of his other songs that we played earlier, but
Yeah.
I turned it off like
That's weird. You did turn it
twice.
off earlier, and then it just turned itself back on.
yeah. I never even closed the window. Like
That's
what the
weird.
F?
That is dumb.
What the F?
Oh well, at least it was
Yeah.
like his song, and it
Right.
wasn't like auto playing something random.
Yeah, but like, oh fuck, shit.
Yeah, fellow traveler.
So yeah, check them out on Bandcamp, SoundCloud. The links are in the not description. Why would I say description? The links
Or in the
are
chat.
in the chat. Amber said
Comments.
Hendrix is loving this.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Well, there you go, Amber. There's the links.
Hendrix is into psilocybin.
I think he's just into like the
Oh,
music.
okay. All right.
I think Amber is
It's
though.
into psilocybin.
Yeah.
Amber, I'm just fucking with you. Wait, you're back on Facebook, Amber? You were on YouTube. Now you're back on Facebook.
She's watching both.
She don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, she's like, I'm doing what I want. So yeah.
Cool. Cool, dude.
LMAO nailed it. Yep. So yeah, good dudes, good tunes. Good dude, good tune.
Tunes. He had more than one tune.
Yeah. Good dude, good tunes.
Hey, she can see us now.
Hey, I can see you guys now. Well, I don't know what happened, but we've been here the whole time.
Yeah. Didn't go nowhere.
So yeah, bring this back up.
Oh.
So yeah, we got the weekly topics this week from last week because we didn't get to them.
Oh, yeah.
Rights to over 130 Judas Priest songs are up for sale.
You want to buy them?
Kinda.
How much?
I don't know. They didn't say, but
$20.
I wish. A share of royalty rights to more than 130 Judas Priest tracks are up for sale following the collapse of KK Downing's luxury golf resort.
What's that have to do? Interesting.
The ex-guitarist and founding members share the royalty rights of 136 songs, including hits such as Breaking the Law, Breaking the Law, Breaking the Law, and Living After Midnight, are being put up for sale, reports Billboard. Downing reportedly invested millions of pounds of into the golf resort located in Shropshire, England.
Mm-hmm.
But the business fell into administration and was put up for sale.
I would assume that maybe means bankruptcy.
Yeah. Bankruptcy over there is called administration.
Maybe. I don't know. That's
I'm
what
assuming.
I'm assuming.
According to Billboard, the process now involves Downing selling his royalty rights, which generates around $400,000 a year.
Damn.
Downing left Judas Priest in 2011. Judas Priest just released their 18th studio album, Firepower, in March, following guitarist Glenn Tipton's retirement from most of the band's touring due to Parkinson's disease.
I bet Disney buys it.
We're going to put this in the next Finding Nemo 2 movie.
Star Wars 27.
Yeah. Hey, I'm okay with 27 Star Wars movies.
I'm just afraid that they're going to beat it to death.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, because I think it came out yesterday.
The Han Solo movie?
Yeah, it's going to bomb.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen much about it.
And now they're talking about doing
There's a Boba Fett
yeah,
movie.
Boba. I'm like, no, fuck all of that.
That's what I'm saying. They're beating it to death.
I was like, if you're gonna do any one of those movies like that, it needs to be Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm sure they will.
Hopefully,
They're going to do every character, I think. That's what it's looking like.
they're gonna beat it to death. Then
They're going to do like an origin story movie of every character.
I think if you do stuff like that, it needs to be more of like the main characters. Like if they,
Well, Han Solo is a main character.
yeah, but who really?
Because, I mean, basically, the original Star Wars movie are an origin story of Luke Skywalker
Right.
and stuff, so they can't do that.
But I think if you did like an origin story, I think you should do one of like Obi-Wan Kenobi and do one of Yoda.
I'm sure they will. I guarantee you they will.
No, I mean they should have done those two
Oh,
first.
maybe, but I bet they will. I bet
Yeah.
they're working on it.
Look, I'm nerding out. We need to get back on track.
I'm just saying, I bet they'll do it.
Yeah, they probably will. Bastards. I mean, it's Disney. They're like, beat it until it dies.
That's Disney.
Yep. Pocahontas, 1998.
That's when it came out.
No, I mean that's just the movie.
Oh, that's probably when Pocahontas came out.
Probably. That's just weird. Do I have that knowledge?
I bet that's pretty close to when. I kind of want to know now. Let's fact check
Yeah.
this.
Let's see. When did Pocahontas come out?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. How do you spell?
Amber, I was about to say, scale back that nerdy. I can't help it. It just sometimes it's dominant.
1995.
Yeah, I was off.
You were close.
Close. It was
Damn
in.
close.
Kidding. Nerd out all you want. I will.
Damn close. I mean,
I
that's
won't.
close enough.
I can nerd out about music too. So don't get me started on like guitars and shit.
So, anyways, YouTube announces new music streaming service. And what seems to be
Streaming
years in the
service?
making, YouTube has finally unveiled its new music streaming service, YouTube Music. Original, real original.
Yeah. I mean, what else were they gonna call it?
I don't know.
Music YouTube?
YouTube Blue, because they got YouTube Red, which is basically RedTube, which was very confusing. Why
Yeah.
they ever did that?
Wait.
YouTube, the premium YouTube service, YouTube Red.
Oh yeah.
There's RedTube, which is the porn site.
Oh okay. Yeah.
Makes
yeah.
no sense why they did that.
Right.
Silly.
They were
But-
probably like, "Damn, they stole the name." They were like, "Hey, can we buy that domain name?" And they're like, "No."
No. The service is expected to be an extension of YouTube's other streaming service, YouTube Red. Users will have the ability to choose between a regular YouTube Music membership, available either for free with ads or for $9.99 per
course.
month. Those who want a combination YouTube Red and Music, the company unveiled YouTube Premium for $11.99. Will have ad-free YouTube original content. YouTube Music is reportedly going to have a re-imaged mobile app and a desktop player, with both being designed to make it easier for users to listen to music. In addition to making the service more user-friendly, the app will house thousands of tracks, thousands of playlists, and allow users to discover new music based on preferences, smart searches to help users better find a song, and of course, music videos. I don't think it's going to work.
I mean, it's pretty much what they're doing now.
They're basically going to have to pull all of music off of the regular YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to have to...
Yeah.
I don't...
It's a mess.
I
Not
don't-
a mess we
I
have to
think
worry
you're getting
about.
in the game way too late.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's like showing up to a party late and everybody's already drunk and you're still sober.
Yeah, I think it's too late to get into the music
Yeah.
streaming business.
Live Nation launches fund in support of female-led live music businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, Live Nation's actually going to do something good?
Fuck Live Nation.
Live Nation has created a fund to support female-founded live music business, the Women's Nation Fund. The fund's goal is to provide access to capital for female entrepreneurs in the concert promoters, events, and festival spaces. The Women National Fund will invest in female-led business around the world in a move toward gender diversity in music. The Women National Fund will help address the issue by identifying funding and growing the available pool of female-led festivals, events, and promotion companies, Live Nation's website reads. Business owners can apply on the website, and their projects will be evaluated by Live Nation female executives.
Okay.
It's like that planet that, the crew on Futurama goes to, and it's just nothing but Amazon women. Death by snoo snoo.
I just don't like Live Nation, so
Yeah, I don't either, but that is actually awesome what they're doing.
yeah.
So,
Until they charge them fees for being a part of it.
yeah. Oh, you want to be a part of us? Yeah, well, that's going to be a $3,000 finder's fee.
But I already work for you. Yeah. that's
Yeah,
gonna be
well, it's a monthly fee. Sorry. It's just our policy. It was in the contract. Yeah.
Oh, fucking Live Nation.
Yep, they jip you every time. So yeah,
That's all we got.
that's all we got.
That's all we got.
We made it through.
We did it.
We did it.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, all right, let's flip this over.
I still
So-
got another beer to drink.
Yeah, me too. We can drink. Oh, sorry. We can drink that. Next week we have on Artificial Silence.
Nice.
They are out of the Washington area, the state.
Washington State.
Yeah. So that'll be pretty cool. Looking forward to that interview. Don't forget to like us on Facebook if you're watching. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. What else are we on? Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
Still on that journey to 100 subscribers. This is being a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, YouTube just
We're getting
doesn't-
there.
We don't get the views
Yeah,
on YouTube.
we're getting there.
I
We're
don't know
almost,
why.
we're almost to 40.
Ooh.
If we get to 100, though, we get our own URL, which will be nice.
It's silly because Facebook does a lot better. I don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't know. Facebook is, I don't know. People look at Facebook every day, so
Mm.
And then some people look at YouTube every day. So.
Yeah, that's. I mean.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like.
What do you do?
Right. So we are on YouTube. If you want to take us on the road, if you want to listen to any older episodes, we are on iTunes and Google Play, Stitcher.
I need to update that. We're like 5 episodes behind.
Yeah. I updated the website, so.
So I better do my part, huh?
Yeah.
They're all on this little recorder right here.
Right there. That little guy right there. So
It's because the first one on there, I need to edit and stitch it together, and I'm like, oh.
we are on there, though. You can go all the way back to episode 1.
I wouldn't.
I
But
did
you
the other
can.
day.
I wouldn't do that.
I did the other day.
How bad was that?
Actually, it wasn't bad. You know,
But that was with Michael and everything, and we had a good time.
yeah,
And then it went downhill.
yeah. Even like the quality wasn't
Really?
that bad. It was a little. You could hear more background noise, but
Well, we were doing it in like the kitchen.
yeah. So
So-
it was more. It was more of an open space, but it wasn't bad. But yeah, if you want to like go through the history of All Around Music podcast, it's all on there.
You can go through there and find the ones where I was the drunkest. There are a few.
There are a few where we got really drunk.
They're usually like the 3-hour-long episodes.
Yeah, if you find ones that are like 2 to 3 hours long, just wait.
Blitzed.
we get blitzed. So, yeah, artificial silence next week. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.